News story. In Monroe County, emergency service leaders are hoping to let the public know that there's a lot on the line in this primary election. The volunteer fire department levy is on the ballot and would provide thousands of dollars to the departments in Monroe County if voters approve it. Our Robert Castillo spoke with the 911 director for the county and has more on the levy's importance.
Next month, voters in Monroe County will have the option to either vote in favor of the volunteer fire department levy or vote against it. The levy has been in place in Monroe County since 2014. If approved by voters during this year's primary election, it would supply more than $49,000 to the 4 main volunteer fire departments and $10,000 to the Alderson Volunteer Fire Department.
The chiefs have gotten together. We're not doing a raise this time. It's still level. It's actually the same levy that they passed in 2014 is the same levy we're passing now, or we're asking to be passed. And we've discussed the cost increase. We're good for another 5 years.
The 911 director for Monroe County, Richard Miller, is also the chief of the Linside Volunteer Fire Department. He says this money will allow for departments to train firefighters as well as purchase much-needed equipment. Miller says in the long run, a levy is a small price to pay for well-equipped fire departments, and without it, the costs of major services could be impacted.
We will continue to do auto rescue and extrication. But I look for that not to be a long-lived service. That's an expensive service on all the fire departments. The tools that it takes to do that job are extremely expensive, and without the levy, that's going to take a toll.
Miller says for his department, the levy makes up around 30% of his budget. He says without it, the departments would be forced to try and fundraise or even do without, which he says would greatly affect the public. Here for you in Monroe County, I'm Robert Castillo, WVVA News.
Thanks for that report, Robert. The levy tax has different rates that would be applied on different classes of property in the county. For more information there, you can head to our website, WVVA.com.